If your new invention is serving a need or want, doesn't matter as much as turning it into innovation with high demand and buying willingness to generate sustainable and growing profit. So how are need, want, and demand relate to each other, and which one is important for us in the early stages of innovation? Let's start with the human being's needs. If we take a look at the Maslow Pyramid, you can understand our basic needs from the bottom going up. Physiological needs, safety needs, belonging and love needs, esteem needs, and self-fulfillment needs. And those can be classified into basic needs, psychological needs, and self-fulfillment needs. The lower we get in the pyramid, the stronger and more urgent is the need, because the human being could die after a few days or weeks without food, but not from lack of self-esteem. Understanding this schema helps you target the right customer segment based on their situation and your product, because the wealthier and older someone is, the higher is he probably in this pyramid. For example, you better not offer $600 prestigious suit to a low-income guy with a reason to boost his self-confidence, even if he has $20,000 in the bank, because those could be the first savings on the way to the $200K, which are devoted to purchasing his first house, his basic need. With that being said, don't mistake the need for the want, because a $5 meal is necessary to get some calories to survive, but dining every day in an expensive restaurant is a want. $200,000 house is a need. $10 million villa is a want. Needs are driven by urgency and wants are driven by wishes and emotions. Needs are wired in human DNA, wants are developed by the surrounding society, beliefs, and traditions. Needs are for the basic lifestyle, wants are for the better, luxurious lifestyle. So the want is the superior version of the basic need that the customer doesn't need to buy to survive. And the marketing team needs to find out the customer drivers and hand them over to the sales team for better communication with the customers and higher closing rate. What is then the demand? The demand is the conversion of a want or need into purchase. In other words, it is the validation and response from the market that our invention is fulfilling one of them. But in the early stages of innovation, the picture will not be that crystal clear, because via the not enough data through the first buyers or early adopters, you cannot figure out if your product or offer is a want or need. And the market has proven that the same product could be bought by different customer segments, driven each by need or want. For example, a businessman purchases a MacBook because it is prestigious, while he just needs a low-budget laptop with less than a quarter of MacBook's price. On the other side, an iOS app developer really needs to buy that MacBook, because otherwise he cannot export the developed app and publish it on the Apple Store. And the buying decision for the same customer could even vary with the time depending on the situation. For example, 1 day a week home office was a want from the big corporations to enhance the employees' satisfaction. When the COVID crisis hit, they sent all of them to home office to protect their health and keep the business running. And all of a sudden, several online collaboration softwares have become fundamental needs after being an optional purchase. In the early stages of innovation, you can make some thoughts if your invention is a want or a need, but don't spend a lot of time on it, because the market is always unpredictable. Instead, prioritize reaching out to potential customers to have the first response and demand from the market, because these could be measured by revenues and profits, so you can predict if your invention could be an innovation. And afterwards, when you collect enough data about the buying customers, you can segment them and fine-tune your communication strategies to each one based on their buying decisions drivers. Human beings and corporations are totally different and have different reasons to buy. And our mission is to build products and services they want or need to buy, so that we can expand our portfolio and enhance our profit margins. I hope you get value from this video. If you like such content, feel free to subscribe. This is Walid. Ciao.